Our tale unfurls beneath the ancient whispering boughs of the Gilded Forest, a realm where time meanders like the gentle streams threading through its roots. In the heart of this verdant expanse lies a mystery as old as the forest itself, a creature born not of flesh and bone, but of the very essence of the world. This being, known only as Kael, with eyes shimmering like the forest's dewy canopy, and skin etched with runes as intricate as the patterns of leaves, stands on the threshold of destiny. The Gilded Forest, a labyrinth of light and shadow, has cradled Kael since the dawn of their consciousness. The trees, towering sentinels of green and gold, speak in rustling tones of a prophecy foretold, of gods long slumbering beneath the earth's embrace, awaiting the call to awaken. Kael, the forest's heart incarnate, is destined to rouse these divine beings from their eternal rest, a quest that stirs within them like a newly kindled flame. With resolve stealing their spirit, Kael embarks upon their journey at dawn's first light, the forest's chorus heralding their departure. The path before them is untrodden, shrouded in the mists of uncertainty, yet illuminated by the faint glow of magic that seems to dance upon their fingertips. The air, thick with anticipation and the scent of ancient pine, whispers of challenges untold and wonders unseen, as if the forest itself breathes life into the adventure ahead. The first leg of Kael's quest leads them to the Whispering Glade, a clearing where the trees themselves are said to hold counsel. Here, amidst the solemn assembly of ancient oaks, Kael encounters the guardian of the glade, a creature as old as the prophecy itself. With eyes that hold the depth of centuries, the guardian imparts to Kael the wisdom needed to navigate the perils that lie ahead, speaking of gateways hidden within the forest's deepest shadows and the keys to unlocking them. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the glade, Kael's resolve hardens. The words of the guardian, cryptic yet imbued with an undeniable truth, echo in their mind. The quest to awaken the gods is fraught with danger and shrouded in mystery, yet it is Kael's to undertake. With a heart as steadfast as the ancient forest, they step forward into the twilight, the glow of their resolve lighting the way. Beyond the Whispering Glade, the Gilded Forest revealed its ever-changing heart. Kael, guided by the cryptic wisdom of the guardian, ventured into realms where no light pierced the canopy and the air hummed with a power unseen. Here the forest was alive, not just with the chorus of its creatures, but with the very essence of magic itself, pulsating through the ground and into the veins of our intrepid seeker. It was in the deep wood's embrace that Kael stumbled upon the ancient ruins of a temple, overgrown and forgotten, its stones whispering tales of the old gods. The air shimmered with latent energy, as if the very fabric of the world was thinner, more pliable here. Kael felt the pull, an invisible thread tugging at their soul, guiding them to the heart of the ruins where a dais held a relic, glowing with an inner light. With cautious reverence, Kael approached the relic. As their fingers brushed against its surface, visions flooded their mind. The gods in their glory, the forest in its infancy, and the prophecy that bound their fate to this sacred quest. The relic, a key to the gods' awakening, pulsed with a light that matched the rhythm of Kael's heart, a sign that the journey ahead was intertwined with the very pulse of the universe. The encounter at the temple was a revelation, imbuing Kael with a deeper understanding of their purpose, yet it also forewarned of the trials to come. The path to awakening the gods was fraught with peril, a journey that would test Kael's resolve and the very limits of their magic. As the light of the relic dimmed, a map materialized in its glow, charting a course through the forest's most treacherous depths, where darkness reigned supreme. Armed with the map and the relic's light as their guide, Kael set forth into the shadowed underbrush. The forest seemed to watch, its ancient guardians whispering in the wind, a mixture of caution and encouragement. The night fell, and with it, a silence so profound it felt like a challenge. Kael's journey was no longer just a quest for the gods' awakening, but a voyage into the heart of the forest itself, where every shadow held a secret and every light a promise. As Kael ventured deeper into the shadowed heart of the Gilded Forest, the map led them to the edge of the Obsidian Lake, a vast, mirror-like expanse reflecting the starless sky above. The lake, known to the forest's ancient guardians as the Mirror of the Gods, was a boundary between the mortal realm and the divine, a place where the veil between worlds was at its thinnest. Standing at the lake's edge, Kael felt the weight of their quest pressing down upon them. The air was charged with a silent expectancy, as if the lake itself awaited the awakening. Drawing a deep breath, Kael stepped into the canoe that seemed to have appeared as if by magic, its surface gleaming with ethereal runes. With each paddle stroke, the canoe glided effortlessly across the lake, guided by an unseen force towards the Isle of the Moon, where the first of the sleeping gods lay in slumber. The Isle of the Moon was shrouded in an ethereal mist, its silhouette barely visible against the dark waters of the lake. As Kael disembarked, the mist parted like a curtain, revealing paths lined with luminescent flowers, their soft glow illuminating the way to the temple at the isle's heart. The air was filled with a palpable sense of anticipation, the silence broken only by the distant call of an unseen creature. At the temple's entrance, Kael was greeted by the Guardian of Dreams, a deity-like figure cloaked in starlight, their face obscured by a veil of shadows. The Guardian spoke in a voice that resonated with the wisdom of ages, offering Kael a challenge to prove their worthiness through a trial of dreams. Accepting the challenge, Kael stepped into the temple, where reality blurred and visions of potential futures unfolded before them, each path a test of courage, wisdom, and heart. Emerging from the trial, Kael found themselves transformed. The ordeal had not only proven their worth, but had also awakened within them a deeper connection to the magic of the world. Clutching the token given by the Guardian of Dreams, a luminescent feather that seemed to contain the essence of the night sky, Kael prepared to face the next leg of their journey. The awakening of the gods was near, and with it, the realization of their destiny as the bridge between worlds. With the Isle of the Moon behind them, Kael's path led to the Forgotten Canyons, a place where the wind carved stories into the ancient rocks. Here, the map revealed a path not through the land, but beneath it, into caverns where no light had ventured. The entrance, hidden among the whispers of the canyon's breath, opened at Kael's touch, the relic's light pulsing in recognition. The caverns were a world unto themselves, a labyrinth of crystal and stone that echoed with the heartbeat of the earth. Kael navigated this subterranean maze, guided by the map and the soft luminescence of the relic. The air was thick with magic, a raw energy that seemed to nourish Kael's spirit, intertwining with their essence and strengthening their resolve. Deep within the caverns, Kael discovered the echoing chamber, a vast hall where the voices of the gods whispered from the shadows. The chamber's center held a pool of liquid starlight, a mirror to the heavens above, reflecting constellations unseen by mortal eyes. It was here that Kael was to perform the rite of awakening, a ritual that would stir the gods from their slumber. As Kael began the rite, the chamber trembled with power. The pool's surface rippled, reflecting scenes of ancient times, of gods and mortals in harmony and discord. With each verse chanted, the relic glowed brighter, its light intertwining with the starlight, creating a bridge between the worlds. The air hummed with anticipation, the chamber's echoes growing louder, a chorus of divine voices joining Kael's in the ritual. Suddenly, the chamber was bathed in a blinding light, and when it subsided, Kael found themselves no longer alone. Before them stood the awakened gods, beings of immense power and wisdom, their eyes reflecting the depths of the universe. The gods recognized Kael's role in their awakening and bestowed upon them a gift, the ability to harness the elemental forces of the world, a power that would aid them in the final leg of their journey. With the gods awakened and the elemental powers bestowed upon them, Kael emerged from the echoing chamber transformed. Their very essence intertwined with the fabric of the world, they could feel the pulse of the earth, the flow of the winds, the warmth of fire, and the fluidity of water coursing through their veins. The final leg of their journey beckoned, to unite the realms of gods and mortals, ensuring harmony and balance. The relic, now a part of Kael, guided them to the world's heart, a sacred grove where the energies of life converged. Here, the barrier between the realms was thinnest, a place where Kael would perform the final rite to merge the essence of the gods with the mortal world. As they approached, the forest itself seemed to bow, recognizing the monumental task at hand. Standing in the center of the grove, Kael began the final rite. The elemental powers within them surged, creating a vortex of energy that spiraled into the sky. The gods, watching from the celestial realm, lent their strength, their forms shimmering in the sky above, a testament to the unity being forged. The world held its breath as the rite reached its climax, the boundaries between realms blurring. Suddenly, a brilliant light enveloped everything, the power of the rite igniting a cascade of magic that flowed through the veins of the world. When the light faded, a new dawn broke, one where the whisper of the gods could be heard by every mortal, a gentle guidance in their daily lives. Kael, at the heart of this transformation, felt a deep peace, their quest completed, their destiny fulfilled. The story of Kael's journey became a legend, whispered in the Gilded Forest and beyond, a tale of courage, transformation, and the unbreakable bond between the realms. The gods, no longer distant figures of slumber, watched over the world with a renewed purpose, their essence interwoven with the fabric of life itself. And at the center of it all was Kael, the bridge between worlds, a beacon of harmony and balance.